what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing my latest kit. So if you've ever gotten one of my kits, this is the last fall one I will be doing. Hi, Bonita. Yes, ma'am, it sure is. And what's going to come with this and what's so unusual about this is that the sign is shaped like a pumpkin. Okay? It's hard to find sublimated signs that are shaped like a pumpkin. So this one says thankful and blessed. And let me make sure before I say something. This one measures, it's a little over 10 inches by a little bit over 9 inches. So it's like a 10 by 9. Hi, Janie. And this is the sign that'll come in the kit. You'll also get some cable mounts, which I put these on ahead of time with super glue. And I also put some super glue around the outside, attaching the plastic very well. That helps protect it from the heat. Okay, so I'm going to put the sign to the side. You also get 5 yards of ribbon, and I've paired this sign with the pumpkin and sunflower with a buffalo plaid background, and it's got some green leaves. I've also brought some more sunflower with green leaves on a beige backing, some rust, and some solid green. Okay, and you get 5 yards of each of these ribbons. You also get a 14-inch frame, and you get 25 pipe cleaners. And I put 10 on the outside and 8 on the inside, and these are spaced about a 4 1/4 inch apart. What I do is I put my tie on, and I come to my next one, I back it up some, put another one on, and keep the process going around on the outside and on the inside. Okay, so that's our Wreath frame. This is called fabric mesh, and this is a tan with a white stripe, and I really love this mesh. And it says fabric mesh, but let me tell you, it's not like fabric mesh I've had. This is more, feels more to me, and the label also said it's got jute in it. So maybe they're calling the jute the fabric, but this is more of a jute with a metallic white in it. Okay? So tonight what I did, and I send instructions to all of my wreaths, is I cut this to 34 inches, and we're going to do a 34-inch ruffle for this wreath. Okay? I hope everyone's feeling fine today. There we go. Finally got my comments by. Hi, Connie. So, I'm going to set this over to the side. We're going to go ahead and get one piece that comes with 2 rolls. And all I'm going to do is fold the edge under. Remember, I cut it to 34 inches. I put my thumbs back here like a dam. And all I'm going to do is just ruffle. This isn't a messy ruffle. This is just a regular ruffle right down the center. Okay? When I get to the other end, I'm going to keep that end folded. I'm going to hold it real tight. I'm going to come over here to a tie, and I'm going to place it in, and I'm going to tie it down real tight. And this is going to make a nice full wreath with a gorgeous ruffle. Okay? I'm going to make sure all my ties are open. That way it'll go a little smoother. So I'm just folding it under, taking my thumbs, and ruffling it up the center. It's quite a long ruffle, which can be challenging. Keep that end folded over. Got a big, tight ruffle, and I'm just going to put it right in here and tie it in really tight. I'm going to pull this ruffle out, stick my other one right next to it. Okay? And if you have problems with your ruffling technique, the best thing I can tell you is to put something heavy on your mesh. Okay? So I've always got this rock around for different things. So I'm just going to fold it under. And I start my ruffle. And you can push that heaviness, the rock or whatever you decide. It can be your wire cutters, needle nose pliers, whatever you have handy. I got my little piece rock at the Dollar Tree. Oh, girl, you must be a true football fan. That's quite all right, Janie. Go right ahead. So I'm just folding it under. I'm going to continue to ruffle it right up the center. Like I said, you can lay something heavy on it. Now here the Voice is coming back on tonight, Monday night. So with football going on Monday nights, I wonder how that's going to work. I didn't even think about that. I used to be a true football fan. Hi, Rhea. How have you been? So I'm just folding it under, continuing, and we'll do this till we go all the way around the outside. Last one. So this time I'm going to make sure I pull it up really good on this side and go to the other side, pull them apart like so. And that's what we've got as far as coverage for our first outer row. So let's open up our inside ties and we'll get to putting the ruffles on the inside. With this kit, you get 2 rolls of mesh, both the same color. And like I said, they say it's called a fabric mesh. And I can tell you by feeling it, then reading the label on it when I got it in, that it has, I guess they're calling the fabric jute, because this is jute, but it's a really nice jute, and it's got the white metallic. Well, I don't guess it's metallic, but it's like a metallic stripe, but it's just white. It's not iridescent or anything. Pushing those ruffles to the outside while I come inside. Tie it down tight. Spread this ruffle out. Pulling it away from the outer one so that it can stand loud and proud right next to it. .34-inch length on the ruffles. I turn it under. Come into the next tie. Put it on down in there and tie it down well. There it is. It wanted to hide from me. Pulling it back from the outside and the other side. And I don't want to lose my pot cleaner. Man, it's been really nice weather. Perfect to cook out. Not too hot, not too cold. We had, living down here in the southwest Texas, we had like a little cold front come down. And when I say cold front, when it's in the high 80s, low 90s, that's nice for us. Tie it down, take your ruffle, spread it around each other, pull it to the side, let it stand up and into the bottom row. Just continue to ruffle. Sort of the monotonous process of it, but it's a pretty process. There we go. Only a few more pieces and we'll have all of our base put down. It's nice and thick. Those that don't know, I have a channel on YouTube. I do different tutorials there, as well as putting all of my tutorials from Facebook there. Been trying to put new content there on a weekly basis. So if you'd like to go over and see what I've been up to, help yourself, guys. It's Desert Recreations, just like it is here. I'm so ready to move on to Christmas. love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. Who else is out there that loves to make Christmas? I think there's nothing prettier than Christmas wreaths and swags and everything else. Hey, Miss Ashley. Hi, Nelda from Rockport. Hi, guys. And welcome. We are doing a fall wreath kit, the last one of the season I'll be putting out. Hi, Mary. Last piece of mesh going in. I cut the mesh to 34 inches, and we're just doing some really nice ruffles, guys. Find that tie. It's always hard when it's the last piece, so I try to take one hand and move the ruffles to the side, take the other one, and go right down inside it. Hey KP, yes ma'am, 2 rolls. 2 rolls of mesh with the ruffles cut to 34 inches. Pulling it apart, making sure it's butted up against each other really well. Make sure all of my pipe cleaners are out and about where they can be seen well. And I've got a little deal right there I wanted to get rid of. I figured you were napping. Okay, this is what our base looks like. Isn't that gorgeous, nice? And thick, guys. Nice and thick. Okay, the ribbons we're using, and that comes in with the kit, or a pumpkin with green and sunflowers, and it's got a buffalo plaid. I'm pairing it with a rust color that I'm bringing in just a solid green, 2.5 inch, and I'm pairing it with a sunflower on a neutral with green. Okay? I cut the ribbons to 12 inches. Oh yeah, I'm fixing to start my Christmas, KP, so we will be doing some evergreen, and we'll be doing some swags. Several different ways to do swags. I just folded it in half. Now I'm placing it in a tie. I'm going to twist it really well, and I'm not going to cut these off. I'm going to take a crafting stick and just roll them under, guys. I'm going to pull them to the outside like so. Yes, she can. Her designs are awesome. Folded it in half. You also get 2 pumpkins with this kit. And the colors may vary. My one pumpkin will be different than the rest. I Thought I had ordered enough and I was one shy. And so I pulled out a different pumpkin out of my stash. But it'll be similar, it's just not a color that's in the kits. The ones in the kits are really gorgeous, guys. And I'll show those to you in a few minutes. Yeah, I know. I just finished up another one yesterday that had a lot of this, not the same ribbon, but something real similar in colors. And it's been one of my biggies this fall. Some have really liked the blue, and then some of the traditionalists didn't really care for it. Which, you know, if we were all the same, we couldn't make different things, right? Just going around the outside, and like I said, I'm not cutting mine off tonight, I'm just rolling them under. And with the chocolate ties, it looks like a little flower opening in a way. Okay, last ribbon going in around the bottom. Oh, thanks, Zach. Definitely has jute in it, and I love jute, and it's making my nose itch. Okay, let's put our ribbons in on the top. Still going to continue to fold them in half, ruffle them up the center, find us a tie to start with. And I think I will trim these off a little bit up here. Not much. They're just a little long. Roll the rest of it under. And then I'm going to crisscross. This is really nice ribbon. Holds its shape really well, which I love. I hate to get wimpy ribbon. And we all know about that, don't we, guys? Looks great, you can read about it, but then when you get it in, you're disappointed. You can crisscross these however you like, and some people prefer to just keep going to the outside. It's whatever preference you have. I apologize if I'm not seeing all the comments tonight. Some nights I do, I see most of them, and some nights I don't. I was so worried about the streaming, but it seems to, knock on wood, of behaving tonight. I'll tell you, the other night it was horrible. Thank you. Hi, Flo. How's Virginia? Got that stuck. I got a little piece of a wire right there. I still didn't get it. There. Hate when that happens. Okay. That rolled down. Beautiful colors. Very pretty colors tonight. Typical fall colors. Are you feeling better, Nilda? I was saying earlier, I can't wait till Christmas. Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. Oh, thank you. Okay, last ribbon going in on the top. And I can't wait. It could be wreath kits, ribbons, mesh. Southeast Louisiana. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. You're better. Oh, good. You want them all, Ashley. You want them all. Hey, you never know. Could be some wreaths. Okay. So that's what we got so far on the top and on the side. And I'll show y'all once again the sign we're putting on there tonight. See how it says thankful and blessed? This is gorgeous. And this is where the white comes in. Oh, thank you, Carolyn. With the mesh. Bringing out a little bit of the white and the colors in it. So I'm going to set that aside, scoot our wreath over, and let's make a bow, guys. You get 5 yards of material of each color in the kits. So this is what I've got left over for our bow. Plus, I cut one too many tails. So we'll stick that in there somewhere, right? I'm going to save that for the top, or in the middle. So let's go in with our green. Okay? Smooth it out. Let's come in, let's make a, yeah, we got plenty. 12-inch tail. Let's twist it. Pull the tail towards me. Let's come on over here. Let's make a 6-inch loop. Let's twist it. Let's pull this tail towards, this loop towards this tail. Another 6-inch loop. Twist it. This time we're going to go up with it. And I just pulled that way out of whack. There we go. Okay. Let's make another 6-inch tail. Let's place it right up there. Let's come out here. Let's make another one. Right down here. Press it all the way in. And if you noticed, I kept my ribbon fluff the whole time. Okay? And I'm just going to trim a little bit of this extra off. They're not even the same length. Okay? So this time what I thought I would do is let's just go ahead and come in with this gorgeous, you know, I don't think so. I think we're going to go ahead and come in with this. Guys, I really love this ribbon, and I really love the other sunflower ribbon. So I'm going to come out here, and I may just go just a tad longer here. Let's start on this end, because I want my pumpkins running up and down. There we go. Let's make a bow tie for this X we've got going on. And I'm just going to do it about a 5.5. I'm only going to take it in about a 1/2 inch. You'll have plenty of ribbon to make any kind of bow you want. Okay, so I'm going to pull this down towards me, but I'm not a really big person that likes to watch which way my loops go unless it's a really bright, very directional ribbon, but I like my tails to always match. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to cut that off. Right there. I'm going to take this end. I'm just going to ruffle it up right here. And I'm going to come back in so that my pumpkins all go the same way. We may have to come in here and cut this bulk off. Not a problem. Okay? I'm going to come over here and we're going to cut that off. That's pretty, just like that right there. Now we're going to come over here with some of this rust. Pull us the tail down. We're going to come right up here, bringing it down a little bit. I'm going to go right across it. Twist it. Right down here, I'm just making an X over it, guys. Just making an X. Like so. Okay, so now we can come back in with our little sunflower. We're going to twist it. I'm just going to make a couple of small loops going right across it. Yes, I will be. And I'm going to twist it again, because I still wanted to make sure we seen this really pretty ribbon. Now I'm going to bring this back over one more time, and I'm going to go ahead and twist it. And this is going to be my center loop, and yes, it's on the wrong side, but we're going to fix that, guys. We're going to fix it. We're just going to make sure all of our loops and tails are in position. You can take 2 pot cleaners and we're going to twist them together really well to where they're good and strong. You get plenty in the kit. Fold it over. take my 2 fingers and my thumb. I'm just going to push up with my, because I press them down, press them way down in there pretty hard. Make sure I get under all of my stuff. And I've got my 2 fingers underneath straddling the dowels. I'm just going to pick it up. I'm going to go ahead, push this one right down in there. I'm going to hold it taut, move my thumb to right there, and you can see my fingers are right in between. Okay? I'm going to push down with my thumb while I pull. Start your twist, then twist your bow. Okay? And all of your loops should still be in place. You may need to do a little bit of adjusting, but you shouldn't have to do much. Okay? I'm just sticking my fingers in them, make sure they're good and fluffed. Now here, where this is to the wrong side, go right, get that thumb up under there, go right next to that center and twist it. And once you twist it, it goes right back to the other side and it falls down on the side that it's supposed to be on. And then you can move. Let me get that right up under that center knot or center loop and spread it out. And that's what we've got for our bow. Isn't it sweet? Okay, so let's put this over here to the side. Let's bring in this. Let's bring in our little pumpkin sign. Oops. Put my bow on last. And I put 4 ties on this. Some people just put 2, one at the top or bottom or the sides or crisscross. It's preference. Okay? And once I get it tied on, I'm just tying it here to the side, up a little, sort of in the middle, I guess. I'm going to take my handy dandy weaving needle. I'm going to go ahead, put it on here, bend it over. And I like to go down through the mesh and everything, straight down into the frame, guys. And pull it in. I don't want to pull too tight. And then wrap it around your frame. Easier said than done sometimes. I have to flip mine over a lot and do it that way. And I like to go from corner to corner. You can hide that pipe cleaner. If you're used to using wire, that's great. Thanks, Carolyn. I use them both. Okay. And we'll come and we'll pull our, let's go to the inside here. I'm making my wreath dizzy by spinning it around, guys. Move this. Wrap it around. Now we're going to come. I'm going to make sure I get these ribbons out as best I can. while we tie this last one in. Okay, then just take your ribbons, if you've got to get them fingers up in there, so pull them out, do it. Found another one hiding, and another one, and we'll get that other one I know that's down in there. Okay. Now let's put our gorgeous little bow, which really isn't such a little bow, up here. This is just basically, to me, a classic fall, guys. I like to pick my bow up and sort of rock it. And move it around. Make sure you tie it to your frame. There we go. I had it crooked. I don't want to tie it down and in there too tight. Let me twist it around it. Okay, just lift this up, them loops, spread them out, put them back where they go. Just gonna make sure, I knew I had a little bit, remember I told you I'd probably have to cut some of that off where I put that tail on there, and it's just a little too long under there. Okay, let's come under here. Your tails never have to be the same length. They can be all different lengths, guys. Whatever you feel like in your creation. Then take them. These will stand up and curl. Okay, got two more things. Along with this, you get two pumpkins. Isn't this a gorgeous color? Gorgeous, gorgeous color. And let me see. Let me get, I have another one of the other color, and then there's a chocolate one. Here's two of the colors, and then there's one more. Aren't those gorgeous? And there's one more color. So every kit will have a green one in it, and the other one will be a darker goldish brown or the light goldish brown. Okay? But I didn't have enough for me So it's getting a brighter orange one. But the kits will all come with stems and everything that look like these. And I love these stems. Okay. So what we're going to do, all you have to do is to figure out where you want your pumpkin. And I think I won't mind this one right here to sort of set to the side so I can see, or it can more to the bottom side here, because I want to see that gorgeous stem here. I think it's absolutely stunning. Okay, so I'm going to take an ice pick, and you can take a knife with a small blade, and all you've got to do is poke it in. I've got glue on my awl, that's why, and it'll pop. Okay, because they're styrofoam. Take one of the pipe cleaners, fold it in half, bend it to where it's together really well right there. Okay, I'm going to pull my glue gun, and right there where I poke the hole, I stick the tip of my glue gun and I put some glue in it. Then I take this part right here and I stick it in. That way when I go down in, it's wired, it's not glued in. I like things wired in. Oh, hi Connie. I bet it is, doll. You're always busy. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I'm just going to go in here at the side and push and pop until I can get a hole. Go ahead and get my pipe cleaner. Bend over good. Okay. Take my glue gun. I like the glue guns with the really big tip on them, long skinny tip. And I'm just going to stick that pipe cleaner down in there. Okay, now this one doesn't go. I've got to put it back up. I'm just doing a tug test on that. Let's use our handy dandy weaving needle. And I know y'all are all saying, I use this thing a lot. I do. And since I do use it a lot, I always send a weaving needle out with my kits. That's perfect right there. Perfect spot for it. Laying just like that. It sets up a little bit and gives it some dimension, guys. And I apologize if I'm not seeing your comments. Can't get my finger around the bar. Go figure, right? I pull it a little snug, but not so tight that it's just making a big indentation into it. Whoops. Flying debris when I get scissors happy. Okay. Now I like that one there. I thought about going right up here at the top of this bow. But I'm not so sure. No, I like that. What do you guys think? Give me some thumbs up if you like that right up there. I usually like to do a peekaboo one. But I think that one will look really cute. Right up here, sort of to the side under that bow. Thanks, guys. I'm going to come at it at an angle. Pull it through. Yeah, I like that. There's my ties. Lost my tie, guys. Okay. Those of you that are interested in the kit, or even the wreath that I've made, it's Desert Wreath Creations on Etsy. Check me out, follow my shop, because I'm always sticking something new in there, you never know. I've got bow makers and everything else. But I will go around and straighten things up. You know me, I can play with a bow all night long, guys. But this is our wreath kit that we made tonight.